Hello everyone, welcome to Cherish Yoga. Today I've got a treat for us. We are going to do a bedtime yoga practice that will help calm us down, help us enter into a restful time and a restful period during our day. So a couple things. You might want some kind of a cushion or some kind of a pillow. You also might want to have some kind of a step stool or something to elevate your feet a little bit. And then at some point we will use an extra chair, so I've got one handy. Now, the thing about this one, find a comfortable place. You could do this from your recliner. In fact, that might be the best place for this practice. You could do it from your couch. You could do it from your bed. You can do it from a chair. Just find somewhere that you can be as comfortable as possible. And then once you're all set up, come on back and we'll get started. So for our practice today, we are really going to slow it down. If you are kind of a keyed up person and this is it just kills you to do slower things, this might be a bit of a challenge. But for most of us, this is going to be a really nice way to end the day and ease into our restful period at night. We're going to focus on a new breath that we've never done before, a breath practice. We're going to focus on, like I said, slowing it down, we don't have many poses to do today. We're going to take them slow, and we're just going to take our time with this. So to begin with, I invite you to close your eyes, settle back into your chair. Feel your body begin to release with each exhale. Feeling the breath entering your lungs and your body as you inhale. And then with the exhale, you release. Maybe you feel your body getting just a little bit heavier. The breath we're practicing today, we're going to call this an ocean breath because it sounds a bit like the ocean. So to begin this breath, we're going to inhale through our nose. And then I want us to open our mouths and exhale through the mouth, but we're going to make a sound, like a H-A-A-A sound. Okay, so inhale through the nose. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the face, relaxing the forehead. Not forcing anything, just allowing it to happen. Now we're going to make that same exhale, but we're going to close the lips. Good. So we inhale through the nose, and then we make that same sound with the lips closed. It's like the back of the throat is constricted just slightly. Some people like to do this on the inhale as well. For today, we're just going to do it on the exhale. You might be able to hear how it sounds a bit like the ocean. And this sound helps to relax us. The ocean is a very relaxing setting, right? So the sound can help relax us. It can also help focus us in on what's happening in our body instead of what's happening around us. Let's do this a few more times. Bottom jaw is loose, so we have a little bit of space between the jaws. Now this is technical. And the tongue is resting in the bottom of the mouth. Tip of the tongue is touching the bottom teeth. Let's do it 2 more times. So as we're finding this breath, as we're finding this relaxation, it's helping to calm our nervous system. Physiologically, it's helping to calm us down, which helps transition us into a rest mode. breath. We're going to hold on to that breath. We're going to keep that breath throughout our entire practice. We're going to move now into our cat and cow poses. So I'm going to turn slightly. We're going to do this seated. We're taking it easy today, right? So we're going to sit. We're going to start by sitting tall in our chairs. Hands are resting on the thighs, a little bit closer to the knees so we have a little bit of room to move with them. On the inhale, we're going to take imagine you have a star on the front of your chest. You're going to take that star, you're going to point it up to the ceiling. You're going to open the chest, shoulders are down. And then as we exhale, we pull the heart back. We pull the chin to the chest. We slide the hands down below the knees. Nice big stretch and curve through the spine. And then we're going to inhale, finding an arch, opening the heart to the ceiling, and exhale. Back to our seated cat position, curving through the spine. Obviously, make adjustments if you need to, if this bothers your spine or your back in any way. Good. We're going to do this about 15 times. You're moving at your own pace with your own breath. Finding that ocean breath, tapping into that breath to help us relax. If you find at some point that your mind is getting distracted, just come back to your breath, focusing on your breath. If you find, oh, I forgot my ocean breath, or my jaw is tightening up, it's okay. Just come back to it. Release, relax. There's no pressure. If you find your body getting tired and you need to rest, just sit back in your chair, finding your deep breath, your ocean breath again, relaxing your body, and joining back in when you're ready. Let's do about 3 more breath cycles. Last one. I'm already feeling relaxed. I don't know about you. I'm Already ready to climb under the covers. All right, let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to come into a downward dog so we can allow the body to stretch out a little bit before we climb under those covers and find our way into bed. So for our downward dog, we're going to come to the back of a chair. We're going to step back. Now this pose is not about pushing it to a 10, right? We're taking it easy. So find some gentle movement in this pose to begin with. Might be just a gentle shift side to side in your hips. Might be bending one knee and then the other. If at any point you find yourself getting lightheaded, bring your head up above your heart. And we're not forcing the breath at all here. We're allowing it to happen. I know when we're practicing a new breath, it's easy to kind of force things and try to make it happen. We're still allowing the breath to happen. We're just adjusting how we exhale. And when you're ready, find stillness. And if it feels good on your neck and shoulders, you can drop the head down. Let's do about 3 more breath cycles here. Beautiful. All right, very slowly come out of this. We've been down there a while. You'll notice our poses are a bit longer than usual. We've been down there a while, so take your time coming up. Allow your head to be the last thing to come up. The good news, that's all the standing we're going to do. We're going to sit back down in our chairs. This time coming into a seated child's pose. Normally we do this standing. And you can have your pillow nearby, because we are going to come to the back of the chair now into a seated child's pose. And you could take your pillow. Oh man, we might fall asleep here. You could take your pillow, rest your arms on it, and then rest your head on your arms. Legs are at least hip width apart. I would take them a little bit wider if you can. And we're going to hold here. Again, not forcing the breath, allowing it to happen naturally. If you can imagine yourself just about to fall asleep, getting yourself into that place, into that state, often will really slow the breath down. The body knows what to do naturally. Most often, the body knows what to do naturally with our breathing. So if we can get our mind, or get ourselves out of the way and allow the body to take over, The breathing will happen naturally. Feel free to adjust anything. If you start to feel uncomfortable, feel free to adjust. If it doesn't feel okay on your shoulders, you can adjust to a different position that feels a little more comfortable. Releasing the bottom jaw so there's space between the jaws. The mouth is relaxed, the jaw is relaxed, shoulders and the neck relaxed. Come up out of that slowly. I've got one more pose for us. This is a brand new one for us. We've never done it. If you've made your way into a recliner, go ahead and take the foot stand, the kickstand up. If you are in any other kind of seat, if you can find an elevated surface for your legs, and maybe even take your feet on a cushion. We're going to open the knees. We're going to sit back in the chair. We're going to open the knees just as wide as they'll go. They don't have to go far. If this is uncomfortable on your hips and you're on a couch or in a chair, you can slide some pillows underneath your legs to help prop them up. So this butterfly pose helps us to release tension. It's a good pose to end with, to find a little deeper relaxation as we release tension, as we prepare for rest. So in this pose, the arms are just in a comfortable position, knees are out to the side. We're trying to release. The hips are going to try to hold on. They're going to try to grip everything. We're going to try to release the hips. And again, we're going to let that breath happen naturally. Adding in our ocean breath. can stretch your legs out for a final Shavasana, final rest. We'll take about 3 breath cycles here. Feel free to stay here as long as you would like. You can hit the pause button and just drift off to sleep if that sounds good to you. And you can always do this. You can take a few of these poses here and there and incorporate them into your nightly routine from your bed. You can do all of this either in your bed or from the side of your bed. So feel free to pick and choose any of these just to help calm the nervous system, calm the body, calm the mind, calm everything so that we can transition into sleep and into rest a little more easily. We're going to finish for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful night's rest, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.